All right, I'm going to mute everyone out again. And then Katie and Taryn, if you'll just unmute yourself. Hi, everybody. Kaye Sowder here. Well, Kaye Sowder Dixon now. I'm officially married. It's almost been 2 months, so I'm not quite used to saying that. I am so excited that you guys have joined us. I am at least one of your Ambassador Diamond uplines. I am so excited that you guys have joined It Works. You've joined our team, and you are here to learn just about how to get your first 4 customers, earn your $100 shopping spree, and get qualified to earn your weekly bonuses that we call fast start bonuses. So I have 2 incredible women on with me today that I am so excited to talk to you about getting these customers with. We have Katie Bevington and we have Taryn Silva. How are you guys?
Fantastic.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So this is how I want to start. I want you guys to know that these 2 women that are on are rock stars at getting customers. And that could mean they're averaging anywhere from like 8 to 15 a month or anywhere from like 15 to 22 a month. And so these 2 women know exactly what it takes to gather loyal customers, to maintain loyal customers, and also to really help kick off their business and their teams as well. So this is going to be really powerful. So Katie, just really quickly, if you could just tell everybody like where you're from, how long you've been on board. I know you earned a fast bonus this year. So just kind of talk just like 1 minute about your story.
Yeah, I've actually been in the business about 2 years. I was 2 years in April. I'm in Lancaster, South Carolina. It's like a super, super small town, and like with a town population of like 8,000. I'm a triple diamond, and we earned a triple bonus, and my husband went diamond, so he handed up a diamond bonus. And what was that all I was supposed to say?
Just, yeah, like what has this business done for you in your life? Like, how has it changed your family? That's the most powerful part of it all, I think.
Okay, so we've actually, when we first started this business, I was in something else before, and I failed really bad. I made no money with it, so I was kind of like super, like we were really broke. I got pregnant at 18, so I had my daughter, Amy and Zach. We've been together since I was 16. So when we got pregnant, it was really unexpected and a huge life change at that age. So we moved out, and we were just super broke. Like we had no money. Not even like enough for like extra bread for an extra loaf of bread every week. So we were super, super, super broke. And I was just like praying for an answer. And like this came along, and I was just God kept putting it in front of my face, and I just kept saying no. I didn't think this was for me. I didn't think I could do it because I failed at something else before. And, Zach was in my ear like, no, like we're not spending another $100. No way. And then I ended up doing it anyways. And then I just like gave it a shot and gave it my all. And I can't wait to share with you guys kind of like how I got started, because I was not like a rock star in the beginning. So I took off a little bit slower, but after I got over that, when I got really serious, I started moving a lot quicker, and it has completely changed our life. Like we've been able to buy our second home, which was over double the size of our first home. We were able to renovate our kitchen, renovate our living room, like pretty much just do anything that we wanted with this house to make it our own, and be able to retire my husband. So it's been amazing so far, and I'm super excited for what's to come.
Wow, what a story. Oh my gosh. All right, Taryn, you go, girl.
All right. So I've been in the business just a little over 2 years as well. I started March of 2015. And when I started the business, I was working 2 jobs. So I worked full time for the county as a social worker, and then I was waitressing nights. And my son was 8 at the time, and literally since he was born, I had always worked 2 to 3 jobs. So I was missing out on so many things that like normal people get to do, putting him to bed, helping with homework, having dinner. And it was breaking my heart. And so I got in it because I saw that there was a $10,000 bonus, and I was like, well, shoot, if my girlfriend that I'm watching on social media, my upline Liz Brown, if she can do that and have 3 kids and a crazy life, like I'm sure I can make it work too. And so I originally started just going for Ruby because I just wanted $500 extra a month to take over what I was making at my waitressing job. That was paying my daycare bill, and that's what I needed to do. We hit that goal within a little under 3 months. And so I was like, wow, there's so much potential with this. Why don't I see just exactly what I can do with it? And so a year later, we went diamond, which was amazing. We got a $20,000 bonus for diamond. And that was the year, this was last year, and I was getting married last year. And I was really stressed about the wedding and how we were going to pay for it. And I was so excited that was just such a huge blessing, because we literally got married. And had no debt. We paid all cash for everything. I got to have the wedding of my dreams. And so now this last, when the Go Fast bonuses came out, my husband went diamond. So we got a Go Diamond bonus for him. And we're getting ready to buy our first home together. And once we purchase that home, we're going to be able to, I get to leave my full-time job. I get to be a work-at-home mom. I am so stinking excited about it. And it's just, this business has been such a blessing to our family.
You know, I've watched your journey over these 2 years, and just you talking about that desire, and that's happening for you now. And I just want everyone that's on today to really think about the fact that you're here to change your life. You're here for a lifestyle change. And this company has put everything into place for you to be able to do that. The steps are all here, and it's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant plan. You know, I was sitting down with a girl that I absolutely admire. She's with another company, and I was just kind of digging her, you know, kind of asking her some questions, and there's just nothing in place for her to succeed in the business as far as steps to success. And I think, you know, we have it made. They don't have a website for their customers to shop at. And I thought, you know, we have a beautiful website that our customers can go online, shop. The product is drop shipped right directly to our customers' just doorsteps, just like it is for us as distributors. And we have steps to success. We have charts that show you exactly how to get to Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, all the way up to Ambassador Diamond. And it's all based on our 3-step system. And I just think that's so brilliant. You know, when I started this business at 21 years old, I was in college, I was knee deep in schoolwork, and I felt a little overwhelmed. And the fact that we had this amazing step system that I could follow on a day-to-day basis to help build my business was everything I needed to succeed. It allowed me to promote to double diamond within my first year, triple diamond a year after that, presidential diamond a year after that, ambassador diamond a year after that, and then joined the Millionaires Club 2 years later, and that was in 2014. So I'm in my 8th year of It Works, going on my 9th, and fully love It Works today more than I did the day that I started, because of what it's doing for all the lives that we have here. And so for yours, Taryn, for yours, Katie, for everybody that's on this Zoom today, I am so excited for the future of your business. And today we're solely going to give you tips on getting your 4 customers, because I don't want to overwhelm you. I definitely don't want to confuse you, but I want you to stay focused on the task at hand here, because the majority of you watching are brand new. And I want you to get your first 4 customers so you capitalize on our steps to success, get your $100 free shopping credit, and be able to start earning your commissions and your fast start bonuses. So step 1 is join, which you've done already. So you've joined the business, brilliant. Step 2 is gather 4 loyal customers. What is a loyal customer? A loyal customer is someone who enrolls in an auto shipment. They're agreeing to purchasing an item a month for 3 months in a row at minimum. After 3 months, they're considered a loyal customer for life. They can buy when they want, what they want from that point forward. And for every order they place on auto shipment, they get 10% back that they can use towards free product credit. We call them perk points. Our customers love their free product points. They add up, they can use them at once, or they can use them over a period of time. And that's a brilliant platform for you guys to be able to enroll people that are consistently buying and that you're earning consistent commissions on. So it's a brilliant, brilliant plan. And so today, Katie and Taryn have got some fantastic tips on enrolling these 4 customers and what this means for you. So the first 2 customers that you guys enroll are going to allow you the ability to earn fast start bonuses. So what is a fast start bonus? When you sponsor a brand new distributor, so let's say you sponsor Beth, okay? Beth joins the business for, now it's $99 to join It Works. She joins the business for $99. She sets up her $80 monthly auto shipment, or has $150 in sales within her first 30 days, which, you guys, $150 in sales, that's like one or two or three customers, that's like 3 customers all buying a box of wraps. That is so easy to do within your first month, especially considering your goal is to gather your first 4 customers within your first month, right? And if you know you're on my team, you're sponsored by me, I say 72 hours to get your first 4 customers, because I just think it's such a great thing to come into this business with a sense of urgency. But once that new distributor, so Beth, she has an $80 monthly auto shipment or $150 in sales within her first month, you earn, and she enrolls 2 loyal customers. Because you've enrolled at least 2 customers, you enroll Beth, she gets 2 customers within her first month, you earn a $100 fast start bonus. And that's a brilliant plan, because those kick out every week. Those kick out on Fridays. You don't have to wait to payday to earn your $100 fast start bonus. And you guys, I don't know about you, but as a mom, that's diaper money, that's grocery money, that's gas. That's a big deal. To so many of you, $100 goes a long way. And I love these bonuses because they add up. Once you enroll 3 distributors, you get $300 in fast start bonuses. 5 distributors, that's $500 in fast start bonuses. It's such a brilliant concept. And so, Katie, I want to talk to you a little bit. One of the things that we really want to capitalize on here is the fact that everybody's brand new. They've just joined. And so, who were your first 4 customers? Who did you reach out to, and what was that process like?
When I first started, I was super, super shy. I'm nowhere near what I am now. I've changed a lot. But I was super scared and shy and scared of what everybody was going to think of me, scared of just everything really. And I actually first reached out. Before I became a distributor, I was talking to a girl about the products, and I knew I couldn't afford them, but they just sounded so good. And I was just telling my grandma before I even started, I was like, I think these would really benefit you. I found this company, blah, blah, blah. And so I was talking to her about it. And then, once I signed up, she immediately bought them because she was already interested, because I was talking to her about how awesome they were. So I told her about it, and she bought as soon as I signed up. And then my mom actually wanted to try some of the stuff too, because my mom has a couple of health things that she has going on. So she wanted to try out the greens and the wraps and the fat fighters and all that kind of stuff. So I just told her, I'm like, hey, can you please help me and support me in the beginning? Even though she didn't mentally support me, she kind of just bought stuff anyways because she wanted to try the product. So then my sister actually, and then I asked my sister, I was like, hey, I think you would love these wraps. Why don't you try them out for me and help me out? And so she did. And then that's what I was talking about earlier. My 30 days, it took me 30 days to get my 4 because I was not after it in the beginning. I was so scared, and I let that hold me back, which is something that I do not recommend anybody doing. I found my 4th customer on my 30th day. It was somebody I had no idea who it was, but I actually found her on Facebook. And it took me, after just asking those people simply my family, hey, please help me out, try out the products, be a customer for me. That was awesome. And I got my 4 customers, but I could have done it a lot faster if I would have been sharing it more on Facebook and posting more and talking about it to people that I come in contact with. So that's how I kind of got my 4 on who they were, but I know how I could have changed it now.
Yeah. If I was just thinking, I was telling y'all earlier, I was thinking, when I first joined, I had a wrap party right away. My girlfriend, Jennifer, was in a sorority. And like I said, I was in college, so she was super connected. She had a lot of friends. And I just simply asked her, I said, hey, can you invite some of your girlfriends over? I need product models. Can you invite some friends over? We'll do some wraps and I'll bring some samples. And that wrap party for me turned into every single one of them signing up as a customer. And 6 girls came that day, and they all wrapped as well. So they all paid me wrap cash to try the product. And so I walked out of there with cash in my pocket and 6 new loyal customers. So not only did I get my 4, but I had 2 extra. And that helps build your residual commissions, you guys. That really helps you launch your business in a strong way. And for all of your distributors, even if they're not local, they can all have a wrap party or a wrap event. And it could be online, on Facebook, it could be on Zoom, on this platform that we're using today, or it can be in person. And that's a great way to showcase our products. Do some sampling, maybe sample the new chocolate greens if you have it, or the berry greens, or show how the fat fighter works, or just put the wrap on people and sell your first 4 for cash. And so that is a tremendous option too. Today as well, I was thinking, I just got married, so I had 6 bridesmaids. If I were just launching my business today, I would go to my best friends, my bridesmaids, and say, hey, I just launched this amazing business. I need 4 product models. Would any of you be willing to try this product at my discount? I think that you would love X, Y, and Z, and maybe give them a couple of examples and say, what do you think? Try it out. Give me your true, honest opinion. And because they're my best friends, because they love me, because they trust me, because I adore them, I am sure at least 4 of them would sign up to be my first 4 customers, if not all of them. So it just kind of gives you perspective. I think about the people that are closest to you, that love you, trust you, believe in you, the people that would just help you out if you were sick or in whatever scenario. Those are the people you want to go to first. So Taryn, what about you?
So for me, I had a launch party before my kit came. I was lucky enough to have my sponsor local to me. So she and I had a launch party. Like I signed up and like on a Wednesday, and that Saturday we had my launch party. So only 2 people showed up. But what was great about it is 1 signed up as a loyal customer and 1 signed up as a distributor. So launch parties are fantastic. And I don't care if just 1 person shows up, like it's still a win for you. So, so that was my first one. And then from there, because my schedule was so busy, I was working like 60 hours a week. I really started utilizing social media. I wish I had utilized it a little better. I thought that I knew what I was doing. And so I was posting like every 3 days, where now like I coach and train my new team members who want to be posting daily. So it took me, like Katie, a little bit longer to get my 4. I think I got my 4th on my 30th day as well. But they all came from, the other 3 all came from social media. And I just know that if I had been posting every day, I probably would have had 8 or 10 by the end of the month. So that was like, you guys don't wait. Don't think like, oh, well, I don't want to flood people's news feeds. It's okay to post once a day. You're not going to flood everybody's news feeds. And then I just wanted to say too, if you, like I heard Katie say that her family helped out. You guys, I've been doing this for 2.5 years and not 1 person in my family has ever ordered from me. So it is okay if your family does not order from you. You're still going to be successful. Don't take that and think that, don't take it and be negative about it. It's fine, because I know eventually they are going to order.
They are. And you guys, one thing I want you guys to realize is that when you're launching a business like this, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your own business is be excited, to be animated, to be proud that you're a Networks distributor. Don't hide behind this, because if someone's not interested in joining your business as a customer or a distributor, that's on them. That's not on you. Okay. So it's no different than you going to a restaurant, you ordering iced tea, and you're done with your meal and the waiter or waitress comes over and asks you, would you like some more, or would you like a refill? And you say no. They're not heartbroken and go hide in a corner because you said no. It's the same concept. You're just, no, thank you, not right now, I'm okay. And then you move on. And so I've learned, to put my business hat on, take the emotional hat off. I'm just going at this with excitement and passion and love for and appreciation for this business, and that I have this in my life, and you guys should too, and just be proud of it, because the best thing that you're doing is basically advertising. You're basically putting it out there. You're setting up a platform. You're letting people know, hey, I'm a Networks distributor. I've got these amazing products. I've got this amazing opportunity, so that at least you're telling them about it so that they're aware of it. Because when the time is right, like Taryn said, when that time does come, when they do want that lifestyle change or do want to lose weight or have more energy or whatever the situation is, they're going to come to you. So I've always said this: be the rap girl or the rap guy that people think about you're the first person they think about when they think about this lifestyle change that they want to go through. So I feel like in 8 years, that's always been my goal, is just to be that rap girl, that when someone's ready, they come to me and not someone else. And that's the mindset you have to have. And that's the place you need to work your business from. And so we're going to give you some more tips on that today. So let's talk about what you would say. So Katie, let's talk about that message, maybe to that person that you kind of know, maybe you don't know very well, and even an example of someone that you do know really well. What would you ask them or say to them in order to generate that sale?
I am really good at actually I talk to them. Like I talk to everybody on my Facebook. Like I've just known them for a really long time, even though I don't know them. So, I work my business, I would say like 90% in social media. I find every single person that I enroll is from there. So I'm really good at just being so genuine. It's kind of like, I comment on everybody's things. So when I go to message them, it's really not weird at all. And when I message them, it's just like a genuine message. And then at that point, like I would say 90% of the time, they ask me about the products. I'm not having to actually bring it to them. And that's something that I find is so strong about like posting, because I'm just posting them. My messages, I would say, like I find something to them, like it's personalized every time. So maybe sometimes if somebody has like a baby, or if they went out to eat at a restaurant, or maybe I saw like something that they're talking about, like usually when people are posting on Facebook, it's just like events that are happening in their life. So I go to their Facebook, I look at what they're posting about, and I start a conversation based on that. And then I can bring up like if they liked my post, because usually when you're interacting with people, they're gonna like your stuff back. They're gonna comment on your stuff. So I'll message them like when they liked my product post, and I'll just say, hey, I've noticed that you've liked quite a few of my posts about the products. Were you interested in trying one out? I actually have a spot open for, a product tester, or I have a spot open with my discount. Would you be interested? And at that point, they're like, yes. But really, if you guys, this is something really big, it's making a live video. If you make a live video talking about the system and you're like, so excited, like this is how most of my customers are losing weight, this is how they're having awesome results, and it's just this simple. I did a video on that a couple weeks ago, and I had like 5 messages, and I've already gotten 2 orders in from that, like from people messaging me. So I love utilizing the lives. I love utilizing like comments and just talking to people. And then when you message them, it doesn't feel like you don't know them.
So what would you go live about? Someone brand new right now, just getting started, not really well acclimated yet with the products, but what would you say that they should go live about right now?
I would say if you haven't gone live about why you started, you need to go live about why you started. And I like to do like a live a day or a live every other day. And then like my lives usually vary. Like I like to do lives about the product. And in the beginning, I was so scared to do a video. Like we didn't have lives when I started. It was just like pre-recorded. And I swear I probably recorded it like 100 times before I actually posted it. But I think that's worse than the actual live, because you're like, you get so worked up over it. But just go live and talk about one product. Like pick a product, go on eSuite, look at what it does. What are the features? Like name like 3 key points. Like if it's the greens, like they detox, alkalize, and give you 8 to 10 servings of fruits and veggies, or detox energy and then 8 to 10 servings of fruits and veggies. People want to see that. So if you just go live and like, I love these things, they're so awesome, they help, blah, 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 blah. Quick, sweet, to the point, be excited. And people are like, I need that. I don't have energy. Like I want to do a little detox, whatever. They get so excited about it. So one product for the live, and then pick like 3 or 4 key points and just talk about it, and then get off. Make your video about a product anywhere from like 2 to 4 minutes, no longer. Otherwise people are not going to rewatch later.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, Taryn, let's go over to you. What would you message? What would be, you do a lot on Facebook, if not majority of your business is on Facebook and Instagram, which I'm a huge fan of as well. So what would you say?
So for me, what I like to do is everybody who likes my posts gets a message. And so especially on Instagram, I do send kind of different messages for if it's Instagram versus Facebook. So I copied some that I had sent out so I can have them here. So on Instagram, when someone likes my picture, I say, hey girl, or actually what I like to do is when I go to their profile, I like to see what their name is, because you want to make sure that you're personalizing it. So I'll look and see if they don't have, it's like you can't tell their name, then I'll say, hey girl. But make sure it's something that you would say. Like, I wouldn't say love. I call my husband love, so I wouldn't say, hey love. So, make sure it's something that you would say and sounds like you. And I just say, hey girl, thanks for the love on my picture. I only have, and it depends on what the post was. If it was a post saying that I had 5 spots open as a product tester for the wraps, I cut the number down and say I only have 2 spots left, or I only have 3 spots left, because you want to create that urgency. You want them to say, oh, well, shoot, she's filling spots so quickly, I want to get in on these wraps. So I say I only have 3 spots left in my challenge. Were you interested in trying it out? So I leave it really short and simple. And usually almost every night, like I sit down and send these messages out every single night, and I usually will wake up in the morning to 2 or 3 saying that yes, they're interested. So
how many, may I interrupt? How many would you say you send out in one given time?
It varies, because it's just It varies because it's dependent on how many people liked my post. And so usually on Instagram, I do have a lot of followers on Instagram. So I get anywhere from like 50 to 150 likes on something. So there's 50 to 150 messages being sent out each night. And for some of you, that might sound overwhelming. Don't let that overwhelm you, because I've worked over the last 2 years to build up my followers to the point where they're at. So for you guys who are starting out, it doesn't have to be that many. Just make sure that you're reaching out, because if someone is liking your post, they are interested in it. They just might be afraid to be asking you about the products. Or there's times when I've messaged them and they've been like, oh, I didn't know that I could try it out. I didn't realize that I could be a product tester. So you really want to make sure that you're opening that door up for them. On Facebook, I do change it just slightly. And I'll say, hey, so-and-so, whoever I'm messaging, I saw that you liked my post about the wraps. Thank you so much for your support. Were you interested in trying them out? So I just tweak it a little bit, because I feel like on Facebook, it's a little more personal. Instagram it's totally normal to go follow people that you have no clue who they are. But on Facebook, it's still a little more personal. So you want to keep it a little more personal on Facebook. But those are like my go-to messages when I'm messaging people that like my posts. And I can't tell you how many customers I've gotten from messaging them when they like something. If you're not being proactive, if you're waiting for them to come to you and ask you about the products, or waiting for them to comment on your post, it's going to take you a while to get your four. If you're being proactive and just stepping out there and talking to people and sending out messages, and just because if you have a really busy life, it doesn't mean that you can't just talk to people when you're out and about. We all run errands. We all have to go to the grocery store. We all go through the drive-through. So just making sure that you're talking to people and opening that door up.
Yeah.
So.
I know for me, I'm new to the town that I live in. So I've only been in Sarasota, Florida for 2 years. We moved from Virginia. So we kind of picked up and moved to a town that the only people we knew that lived here, y'all, are It Works distributors. So it's corporate, my mom, my dad, all our It Works family that's here. So I had to start over. I didn't have a network to come here and say, hey, let's get together. So I've had to meet all new friends. And so from starting from scratch, not only do I have, and I'm so grateful for our social media platform, but I also had to start over and meeting new friends and connecting face to face. And so one of the ways that I did that was through Facebook. I joined mom groups. I'm in a couple of them that I really, really have fell in love with. And then I started reaching out. So one of my most favorite things to do is just to invite one of those mom friends that I just feel super connected with to coffee or to lunch. Yesterday, I started my day with coffee with a mom friend and ended it with lunch with another. And the lunch friend placed a huge order for It Works products. And so I was like, wow, just because she was like, okay, I've been curious about these wraps and these products, but I just didn't know quite all about it yet. And she's also new here to town. So it's like, wow, what an opportunity that we have just on Facebook or through mom groups, or if you're part of any club or any event, or your kids have sports, connect with the moms there. Don't be afraid to sit. I know I grew up playing softball. And so one of the ways that my mom built her business and It Works was at the softball field, because she had to be there every weekend and she had to be there at practice with my dad and I. So she's there on the bench going, well, hey, let's strike up a conversation. Maybe we go out to dinner after. And she started networking with all the people at softball, just like we will when Kennedy, whatever he decides to play, if a sport, I'll utilize that platform to connect with other moms too, just like I do when he goes to gymnastics on Wednesdays. It's like, hey, what's your name? There's just no reason that you guys can't just strike up a conversation with someone, genuinely get to know them. And that's what Katie and Taryn are saying. They're actually placing compliments or putting it out there to people that they want to connect on a deeper level. And because that person is developing trust in them, they're interested in their product or their business opportunity. So, all right, let's talk a little bit about why this $100 shopping spree is so important. Once everyone's gathered their first 4 customers, when I look at this $100 shopping spree, you guys, I am so stinking excited about it, because this is new for us. We have new party pads that look like this that you can use for all your wrap parties and your wrap events that go through. It's like I feel like this is like a super sexy magazine or something, it's like you want to shop it. You want to know what these products are. And I'm so excited about this tool. And you can get these with your $100 shopping spree that allow you to do wrap parties or online lives and talk about some of these products that you may not know about, but there's tidbits about each one. And they also include packages that you can upsell to your customers. So I'm going to talk about that next. But in t-shirts, I mean, Katie, how important is it? We wear our gear all the time to have our gear on. I mean, why are you so excited about this shopping spree?
This shopping spree, it means a lot, actually, because you guys, for people like me who had no money coming in, like, you spent the money, and a lot of you guys were blessed to be able to buy the kit for $10. Like, that is amazing. And that allows you guys to come in, get your 4 customers, and not only are you going to be qualified for bonuses, and you're going to have the opportunity to get the shopping spree, but you can even use it on gear. So gear is important because everywhere that I go, like, I wear, this is actually my husband's, but I wear shirts everywhere I go out. Like, my family always jokes with me, they're like, do you own anything that's like not It Works clothes? And I'm like, no, I really don't. Like, we wear clothes everywhere. So I think of it as an opportunity to talk to people. I love talking to people whenever I'm out at dinner, and all, like, anywhere I go, like out to dinner, shopping. I don't even care if I'm at Walmart. Like, if somebody is looking at me, like, we're talking. So I wear all my gear, and that's really cool that you can buy that, but also to try out the products. I think it's super important to try the products and to be a product of the product. And I really preach that to my team, because without telling, like, if you can definitely promote the products without trying them at first, like when you first get your kit, but you have those wraps, so slap a wrap on and share it. But you need to try the products in order to really, really get a lot of customers. To be a mass customer enroller, you've got to be using it. And I know, I'm going to share one of the girls on my team. She actually was using the system, and like week by week, she would do like weight loss, like updates. And this girl had over 2,000 in personal volume in a month from system sales. Like, this girl was crazy. And it's just because she's using the system, she's promoting her pictures and just telling people what she's doing. And she would go live about it, be excited. And this girl would have more customers than anybody like in the gym. Like, it was crazy. And the most volume. So really getting the shopping spree, getting your 4, using the tips that we're sharing with you guys today is going to allow you to get a shirt and then a few products for free. So you got it with $10. You get to get commissions off of that, and you get a shopping spree, which is just, it's unbelievable. It's so awesome.
Amazing. Amazing. Taryn, what about you?
Yeah, and basically everything Katie said, you guys, you get to, that $100 shopping spree is so awesome because there's so many things that you can do with it. You know, you can try the products out. You can get greens on the go and give those out as samples to people. You can get wow and sample that out to people. Like, you can literally utilize that $100 shopping spree to go make even more money for yourself. You can get products that you're going to be using for yourself. I know when I first started, I got the Fat Fighters right away, because I couldn't afford a lot. I had just spent $99 on the kit. And so I went and, like, within that first week, I bought a bottle of Fat Fighters. And I was like, I don't even know what these do, but I'm just going to get them so that I can try them and I can give them to people to try out if they want to try them out. And so, you know, just making sure that you're utilizing that $100 for whatever your needs are. If you have a goal to lose weight, then get some weight loss products and show people, like Katie was saying, show people your journey and how you're losing weight. If you're at your goal weight, maybe you want longer hair, maybe your skin isn't the best. You know, there's something that we have for everybody. Our energy drinks are amazing. My husband's in law enforcement, and so I was super excited about those energy drinks because cops are known to, like, always needing an energy drink because of the crazy hours they work, but they're horrible for you. So I was so excited that we had the energy drinks, and then I was able to give those to him and have him start using those versus Red Bulls. So, I mean, there is literally something for everybody out there. And the other thing that you get when you get those 4 loyal customers, and Kate, I hope you wanted to talk about this, you get your 2 wrap rewards. And those wrap rewards are amazing, you guys. You can purchase a box of wraps for $25. And you don't even pay shipping on it. You just pay tax. So, I mean, you can get 4 wraps for $25, and then you're turning around and you can use those wraps on yourself, which is what I am notorious for doing with my wrap rewards. Or you can sell each wrap for $25 a piece, and then you make a $75 profit off of that. So not only is the company giving you a $100 shopping spree, with those 4 loyal customers, you're also getting those 2 wrap rewards. And that's incredible to me. I mean, the company's literally, like, throwing all kinds of opportunity at you to make money. It's just up to you to take that and run with it.
Yeah. I love that. Thinking about when you buy something, a box of wraps for $25, your profit margin is $75. You guys have $75 profit in your pocket, which is huge. Again, it's okay. Gracie's in here scared of the thunder. $75 adds up. You get 2 boxes, that's $150 profit, pure profit that you just have in your pocket. That doesn't include, we're not talking about just the fast start bonuses you're also going to earn or the other wrap cash. That is strictly just because you get your wrap rewards, and those are unlimited. So for every 2 customers, you get a box for $25. So that's amazing. So there's so many ways for you guys to put cash back in your pocket in the beginning of this business. And so, one thing that I wanted to say is, I think one of the best ways for you guys to take pressure off yourself is to get your 4 customers right out the gate. Just, go through everybody that go through those people that are in your network existing, take the pressure off yourself, and then focus on building up that list, focus on engaging, focus on building your hundreds list, and really focus on your social media and focus on the things you can do to take your business from here to there. But first, just like I did, I stayed laser focused with the people that I knew, the people that I loved and trusted and that trusted me, and I got my first 4, and then I was on to the next thing, which was really building my network, enrolling my first 3 to 5 distributors, and really building on my hundreds list. So that's the best thing you can do right out the gate. Now, as far as you guys wanting to increase your volume and bringing in high-end orders, get your 4 customers, but don't be afraid to suggestive sell something like one of our packages. One of the best quotes I ever heard in this business was, get your nose out of everyone's wallets. You do not know what people can or cannot afford or what they're willing to spend on products, especially when it's about themselves and their own maybe weight loss journey or skincare journey or whatever it is. So get your nose out of their wallets. Don't assume you know what they can or cannot afford, and suggest something. Suggest a package. If they're not willing to pay that much, they'll tell you, and then you can break it down into individual products. But that's one way for you guys to get your volume up so that you do qualify for your commissions at $150 if you don't choose to run that $80 auto shipment, which is so key and crucial. So that is one big thing that I would recommend. In addition to that is to upsell to those packages so you increase your volume as well. One thing else, let's see, let me check my list here. All right, so next quick thing, let's talk real quickly about building that hundreds list. Let's take it to the next level. Katie and Taryn, I know that you guys are super, so once they've got their 4, next thing is to enroll their first 3 to 5 distributors so they can start building to Ruby, which is all, download, guys, go back in your eSuite and download the Ruby chart so you can start charting yourself to Ruby. That's so key and crucial right now for you as well. But Katie, you've got some great tips on increasing that network and building from here to there.
Yeah, I use Facebook and Instagram as like for both. And I really like, I don't want to say I have a favorite. I really like them both, but I add people every day. I would say I add people on Facebook. And if you guys are if you have not a lot of friends on your friends list, like if you have under 1,500, you have to work a little harder to build that up. So I would say like 20 friend requests in the morning, 20 friend requests at night. But for me, like maintaining, I have close to 500 or 5,000. So I add about 15 a day. And I kind of break it up throughout the day, but I find 15 people, and this takes time for me because I want to pick 15 people on Facebook that I want on my team. I don't just add anybody. I find people that I have interest with, I relate to, so I find them, I look at their profile, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll add them. And then when they accept my friend request, I have like a notebook and I just write their name down. And that means like they're on my hundreds list, I'm going to pay attention to them. So that means I'm going to go to I go through like, you'll build it up to 100. So once you get 100 people, I go to 1 to 25 and go to their profile every day. I pick 25, so 1 through 25, 26 through 50, etc. So you can find, go to their profile, just comment on their stuff, see what's going on with them, and then that's a perfect opportunity to start building that relationship. Just sending a message saying, hey, I saw that you guys went out to this new restaurant. How was it? Me and my husband are going on a date night next week, and I'd love to see kind of get some reviews on where you went. Or like, I saw you guys went to Disney. How was it? Where did you stay? Or maybe like, oh my gosh, congratulations on the pregnancy, whatever. I find anything that they're talking about, like I can pretty much make a conversation of anything that they posted. As long as it's not like a shared post, it'll be anything. So I'll just talk to them. Normal, I don't bring up the business the first time. I just like to talk to them, make them my friend. And then they're going to feel more comfortable. They're going to talk to you more. They're going to see stuff that you post about. They're going to see, what you're going live about. And then they're going to ask you. Like that is a main thing with me is I love when people ask me, because I'm so friendly with them that they just feel so comfortable. Like, I'm not going to make them do it. I'm not going to pressure them, but we're friends. So it's kind of like, I make people, like, think about your best friend, how you guys like ask each other anything and it kind of doesn't even matter. It's the same thing. Like, everybody feels comfortable with me. So that's kind of like my Facebook. On Instagram, since Instagram, like Taryn was saying, it's a lot more impersonal. You just post on there, and I find people saying, I do another list for Instagram. Like, I do 200 lists because I don't feel like it's the same thing. So Instagram, I just pick 100 people on there that I want on my team. I go and comment on their stuff, and same thing. If they post like a life event, maybe like, you know, whatever, they got a new car, maybe it's a selfie. And guys, selfies are so crucial because you can just message them and be like, girl, your selfie was so beautiful. Like, what kind of makeup do you use? What skincare are you using? You know, I love the way you did your eyebrows. How did you learn? Like, just anything, like, you know, you can relate to them and talk to them about, that just automatically means that they're going to pay attention to you, because even though you have a lot of followers, they probably don't, because average people have like 300 to 500 followers. So they see you all the time. You see them, every once in a while. So just going to their profile and checking in on them, sending them that message, that's really going to build that relationship, and they're going to come to you. And going live on Facebook is going to get you so many potentials. Like, people love to follow what you're doing. They're nosy. They want to see, what are you doing with your families today? What are you talking about? What's going on? That kind of stuff. Like, those videos will change your business, and you will enroll twice the amount of people if you go live.
Awesome. Taryn, what about you?
So I do mine a little different, my hundreds list. So like I said, every single night I'm sitting down and I'm messaging every person that liked any of my posts on Facebook or Instagram. So then usually the next morning I wake up and I have responses back of people saying yes, or they're interested, or they're asking questions about whatever I message them. As soon as they ask the question, as soon as they respond back, even if it's a semi-positive manner towards the message that I sent, they go on my hundreds list. So like Katie, I print out 2. I have one for distributors and one for customers, and I do that every single month. So like, I'll write at the top of it, May loyals and May DTs. And so then their name goes on my hundreds list, and then I know to follow back up with them, to keep interacting with them on social media. And so, you know, we have follow-up Friday, and so on Thursdays and Fridays, I spend that time following up. I'm not messaging maybe that same person every single week. It might be every other week. I kind of have to, you have to base it off of what their interest level is. But that's how I add people to my hundreds list. Every time if they've commented on my post, they immediately go on my hundreds list, because you guys, it's so crucial that you're keeping track of anybody who's shown interest in your business, because it might take them a while, but eventually they do come around and order, or they do come around and join your team. I had 3 girls that joined with the $9.99 kit that I talked to when I originally started my business almost 2.5 years ago. So we've been talking over the last 2.5 years about them joining, but then with this special, that's what made them decide to join. So you want to make sure that you're keeping track of who's interested and who you're talking with, because especially when the company comes out with any kind of promotion, whether it's for products or the business kit, you want to make sure that you have those lists right there and ready to go, so that way you can start messaging those people immediately and letting them know about the specials that we have. So my rule is, if they show any interest whatsoever, they're on my 100 list.
Awesome. One of the questions that came up on this chat, I've been paying attention to everything. I want to go through these 3 final things with you guys to clear the air so that you're not confused, because I've been watching the questions. And so I want to go through this before we go to fast start breakdown and placing customers. Let's quickly go through each one of you, Katie and Taryn. Let's go through each one of you just real quick. What are you posting? Because I want everybody to know that they can follow the leader, that they can be individual, but in the meantime, while they're learning, that you guys can just make sure you're following your upline, your diamond and above upline, and you're kind of copying the right cats here until you really learn the process of what it takes to post on social media. Because this isn't a social media call. This is about you guys getting your first 4 customers. So in the meantime, that's the goal. You want to make sure that you're just following the right cats. Katie,
Okay.
what would you say?
For like, what do I post? I'm really big on lifestyle. Like, I love to post about what am I using today. Like, I always talk about the products that I use, and I use so many every day. But I just pick which like one to highlight. Like I highlight, but like right now I've been highlighting the chocolate greens because those are literally my like favorite thing right now. I love them. I'm raving about them. They're so good. So I like to be consistent with the same product for a couple of days and then I switch it up. So the greens, for example, I'll just take a selfie with my greens, or I'll do a video with my greens. Or like I can even talk about just like, if you don't have all the products yet, like you can simply take a picture of yourself. Maybe if you work out, you can just be like, man, I can't wait to get my ThermoFit in and burn extra calories. Or you can talk about you can't wait to get your shake in because, you know, you're craving chocolate late at night and you don't want to have all the guilt that comes along with it. So if you don't have the products yet, don't feel like you can't post about them. You can go live about them. That's like the coolest thing for me because it's not as weird if you go live and talk about the product as in like just taking a selfie because you don't have that product there. So if you just go live and talk about a product, you can just say what it is and people don't even notice that you don't have it in your hand. They just know that you're excited about it. So just posting selfies with the products, posting what they do and keeping it so simple. Something that you should be mindful of is nobody cares how it works or what is going on behind the product. They just want to know key points. So like a lot for like the greens, for example, you want to say energy, detox, and 8 to 10 servings of fruits and vegetables because that is what people care about. They're not so much focused on like the alkalizing pH balance. Like they don't care about that. Like that's not their main priority. Same thing with the hair, skin, and nails. Like it makes your hair grow and look good, but they don't care how that happens. Like nobody knows the science. So really keep it like this stuff is going to make your hair look amazing, blah, blah, blah. Short and simple to the point. Rule of thumb for product posts. If you have to click see more, it's too much, like on the Facebook post. So that's my best tips.
Yeah, those are great. Taryn, go for it.
So you guys, I post about everything. And when I say that, what I mean is if you're on social media, you do not want to be doing every single post that works. It's fantastic to share, but people became your friend on Facebook or followed you on Instagram because they saw some kind of connection with you. And I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't It Works that they saw as the connection with you, because if it was, they would already be a distributor or a customer. So I share pictures of my family. I talk about my son. I talk about my husband's job. You guys, it can be the most random, stupid thing. You can take a picture of a flower and you're going to get 2,000 people who are like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful flower I've ever seen. Like social media is so funny that way, but you really want to make sure that you're sharing everything with people. And when I say that, I know you all want to have private lives, but you know, you can really take it. And you know, this morning I'm going to go live about chocolate grades because we got them yesterday. So we went live last night about them. I literally did not let my son try them until I was live, and it was amazing because as I was doing my live, he's standing there gulping them down. He can't even stop drinking them because they were so good. So we're going to go live again this morning about that. And then later on, he's going to a birthday party. So I'm going to post a picture of him on the way to the birthday party. And then I'll talk about a lifestyle post. And maybe I'll do one that I'm so happy that I can take him to the birthday party today and then I'm not working a double shift at the restaurant. So that's how I work the business into our posts. Then my husband and I have to go shopping later on. We're going to grab lunch together. So I might just post a picture of us at lunch and not even talk about the business, just talk about how I'm grateful for the day. So it's really, for me personally, I like to talk about the business 1 to 2 times a day and product 1 to 2 times a day. Everything else is just me and what's going on in my life. And just like Katie said, I personally like to stick with one product for a few days. I found that is really what's worked best for me, and signing loyal customers is just focusing on one product for a few days. But just like Kaye said, you guys, this is the company gives you everything that you need to be successful. They seriously have your success in mind with everything that they do. So just go out and get those 4 loyals. Like that's all you need to be looking at right now is those 4 loyal customers. Get those 4 loyals because they have so many awesome things set up for you when you get those 4 loyals. And then from there you can ask your upline, okay, what's next? What can I do next? But right now your whole focus needs to be 4 loyal customers.
Yes. Awesome. And guys, don't be afraid. This was on my notes and I forgot. Don't be afraid to ask your upline into a 3-way chat. Literally on my way to my mom's this morning, I got added to a 3-way chat from one of my personally enrolled distributors and one of her brand new distributors, just to help her get started so that she doesn't feel like she has to know everything yet, that I can come in and edify her as a leader and her new distributor so that I can help them both. And that's what I love. Even a potential, I get potential messages. I get group messages with, so let's say Katie, let's say I just launched Katie and Katie was like, I don't really know what I'm doing quite yet. I need help with this potential customer. I would say, throw me in a group chat on Facebook or text and I can help you seal the deal, because I've been in this business much longer. I have much more knowledge about the products, and I can help Katie sell, but that also edifies Katie. And that shows that potential that we don't do this a business alone. So they might even be interested in the business because they see, wow, Katie doesn't have to know everything yet, but this person is helping, this upline of hers is helping her close this sale, and I think I could do that. So we're not product experts here. We're people that love these products and are passionate about them. We're not scientists or doctors, right? And that's the beautiful thing about it. And so utilize the person that enrolled you in this business and your diamond leaders to help you launch your business and get started and help seal the deal with the customers. I even encourage my distributors to screenshot conversations to say, maybe I can help you with the different verbiage, or maybe I can help you say something a little different to help you close the sale, just if they're not quite getting those leads in the business yet or as a customer. So that's crucial too. So let me explain these fast start bonuses before we close out today, you guys, because I want you to make sure that you're qualified to earn them and that your distributors are too, because these are so important. So when you launch a new distributor, again, let's say you just enrolled Beth in your business. The first thing you have to do is qualify yourself to earn fast start bonuses. Like, you have to be in the position to where you're qualified to earn them. And again, they're $100 fast start bonuses, and they're paid out on Fridays. And so I've got this like little chart here. Okay, so when you get started in the business, you want to make sure you at least have 2 customers. You're going after 4, but the first 2 are going to qualify you to earn fast start bonuses as long as you have an $80 auto shipment set up or $150 in sales. So the $80 auto shipment runs 30 days from the day that you join the business. $150 in sales can accumulate over that 30-day time frame, deciding whether or not you want to run an $80 auto ship or not. I can say personally for myself, I run my $80 auto shipment every single month because I use the products. So it's the skincare that I need or the supplements or whatever we're running out of. I just place on my auto shipment to run every single month. That's a business decision that I choose to make. But if that's tight for you in the beginning, I understand that, but have $150 in sales. And more than likely you will anyway by going after your first 4 customers for your $100 shopping spree. So you want to make sure you have at least 2 customers, $80 auto shipment set up to run in 30 days or $150 in sales before your first 30 days is over. And guys, look at this like you don't rent a house or own a home and not pay your electric bill. You have to have your electricity running, right? You have to pay that every month. So I look at this like this is a business investment. This is something you can write off on your taxes. It's all good. This helps keep your business running. But I don't know any other multi-million-dollar business out there that you can only run for $80 a month plus a $20 website. Like we have it made, okay? So these are the things that keep you commission qualified. And then because you have at least 2 customers, once you enroll Beth, and she does the same thing, she has an $80 auto shipment set up, or when she has $150 in sales, and when she gathers her first 2 customers, that's going to kick out a $100 fast start bonus to you, which you are going to earn. So once you have your 4 customers, I'm going to draw 2 more little customers here. So once you have 4, you'll earn your $100 shopping spree in your first 30 days. Once Beth has her 4, she'll earn her $100 shopping spree. But these 2 customers are what kick out the fast start bonuses so that you earn $100 for every person you sponsor. So you sponsor another distributor. Let's say you sponsor Joe, same thing. $80 auto shipment, 2 customers, you earn $100. You sponsor Mary, 2 customers, $80 auto shipment or $150 in sales, you earn $100. Some of you enrolled when we were doing double fast start. So not only will you earn 100, but when your distributor gets 2 more customers, 4 total within their first 30 days, you'll earn $200 in fast start bonuses. So we did have a promo going in the month of June that allowed you to earn double fast starts. Amazing, you guys. So there's no reason why you guys can't accomplish this. This should be everybody's primary focus right now because I know how life-changing that income is going to be. Taryn, Katie, any last words of wisdom before we close it out today?
I just want to say, I think really like following like all these tips that we gave you guys today, really implement them, being consistent on your social media. I forgot to mention this earlier, but being really consistent is the most important thing. And posting, like Taryn was talking about, the lifestyle post with the product post every day. Like you can't just miss days because that shows you're inconsistent and you're not serious. I have so many of my customers and my distributors that sign up with me tell me that they just were so interested by me and they knew that I take this business seriously. Like it is my life. It's my source of income and I love it. And I take it so serious that they are wanting to join with me because I am always there. Think about whenever you signed up, if your upline was here and there and kind of like sometimes posting, but sometimes, you know, not really, like, would you have signed up with them? And if you wouldn't have signed up with them, then think about that the next time that you don't post for an entire day. You know, life happens sometimes, and I get that, but still make it a point to at least one time, if something crazy is going on, just one post, so people still see your face. You want your face to always be present so they don't forget about you. And I heard this on another Zoom one time, and this is something that is super important. People don't always remember you. So say like they see your post about the wraps, they're like, okay, I want to order the wraps, and I'm going to do that on Friday. I'm going to message her on Friday. Because people do this all the time. But then, or maybe you've done this yourself, I'll message her on Friday when I get paid. And then you get paid and you're like, what was that girl's name? What was her name? And you're like scrolling through your newsfeed like, oh God, like I can't find it. I can't remember it. And if you didn't post that day, they can't find you. And then they're going to say, you know, who sells at work? So they're going to go looking for somebody else and you just missed the sale. So that is something that like sticks with me, and I'm like always there, consistent. So everybody knows me, and that's why I'm so adamant about building those friendships so they know who I am and they come back to me.
Awesome. Fantastic. Taryn?
Just same thing, you guys, just laser focused right now on those 4 customers. Like Kaye was explaining, there's so many amazing things that happen when you get those 4, and you for sure want to have your 2, because I know a lot of my new people that came in on this awesome promo that we had in June, they signed a bunch of people as well. So you want to make sure that you're maximizing getting your fast start bonuses. If you enrolled distributors right after you got started, you want to make sure that you're able to gather those fast start bonuses. So really just focusing on those customers, really just focusing on talk to people, you guys. And it doesn't have to be weird. We make it weird. And this is what I tell my team all the time. It's only weird if you make it weird. Like you can be in the store and maybe you like somebody's shoes and you, oh my gosh, your shoes are so cute. It strikes up that conversation that then leads into them asking, well, what do you do? And then you can very easily talk about the products or about, you know, what you're doing. And again, like Katie said, making sure that you're posting consistently every single day. You want to make sure that every single day you're getting something up on Facebook, because just like Katie said, I have someone I'm supposed to order makeup from, you guys, and I cannot remember for the life of me what her name is. And so I don't know, I don't know how I'm going to find her. So you need to make sure that you're getting stuff up on social media every single day, and just always keep it positive, you guys. Don't get on social media and say, man, I can't do this. I joined It Works last week and I haven't signed anybody yet. Your mindset is going to determine so much in your business. So you have got to stay positive about it. And if you're being positive about it, it will come around to you. And just remember, you just heard from us. It took Katie and I 30 days to get our first 4. So if you're not signing people right off the bat, that's okay. Talk to your upline and find out, what can I do differently? I'm feeling stressed out that I haven't gotten someone. How can I sign these loyal customers? And then take what your upline is telling you and do it. Because if you can be coachable and you can do what your upline is advising you to do, we're telling you what has worked for us and what we think is going to make you the most successful. Like, we have your best interest at heart, and we're always trying to encourage you in whatever is going to make you successful. So just really reach out to your upline and ask, what can I be doing? And then go do it, because this company is just so amazing, you guys. And you guys, I get so excited thinking about all these people on here and how your lives are going to change over the next year. But you have to stay consistent with it, and you have to stay with it for a year, and you really have to give it your all for that year, and you're going to be amazed at where you are next year.
You know, one of the things that I want to say to you guys before we close is this. If you guys are getting down to the wire and it's day 25 or day 22 or day 20 and you're starting to get like, oh, I got, 2 more, 1 more left or whatever. One of my favorite follow-up messages of all time, as Taryn and Katie reminded me that, follow-up is so key in this, and, adding people to your calendar, asking them, if you're not ready today, when can I add you to my calendar, and physically put them in your phone, or if you use a paper calendar, put them in there so that you know to follow up with them on that day. But if you're starting to get a little heated, a little like, I need 1 more, one of my favorite things to do is to go back to anybody that I had talked to that had been previously interested and say, Taryn, hey, I'm placing orders today for all my new customers. I have 2 spots left, like Taryn was saying. Do you still want to save $40 on a box of wraps? I can put your order in right now and guarantee you one of these spots. And Taryn doesn't know our system, and it's the same for everybody. And this is one of the ways that we create a sense of urgency. So if you guys are coming down on your 30 days and you're feeling that, get on your follow-up and start messaging people and create that sense of urgency. And for me, it works almost every single time. They're like, okay, let me go get my card, or let me go get my info. What do you need? And it's like, they're like, I don't want to miss this. And so it's so special. And then you can really develop that strong relationship with them and their results. So guys, I just think you're so awesome. I am so grateful that you've chosen to join this amazing company. We would not be here today if we didn't plow through those people that said, no, thank you, not right now. If we didn't, plow through some of those fears that we had in the beginning of, like, I was super shy too, like Katie, I would have freaked out if I had to do this Zoom. So I've changed and grown a lot through this company, and I really hope and pray that it does that for you too, and it brings you everything that you're desiring in your life. So stay true to your why you joined, and for all the amazing and wonderful things that you're going to create for your life and for your family, and we look forward to your success. Taryn and Katie, thank you for your time today. I so appreciate you. I know we went a little over, but it was all too good information, so I appreciate you so much. Okay, everybody, I'm going to close it out.